Welcome to Slovakia. Located in the heart of Europe, this country is often called the Kingdom of Castles. Much of its land is mountainous, where the Carpathian range stretches across the landscape and the high Tatras rise sharply, creating a rare and untouched natural ecosystem. Slovakia also carries a very distinct cultural identity. If you have ever heard the sound of a wooden flute up to 2 meters long echoing through the mountains, that is the fujara, a traditional instrument of shepherds, recognized by UNESCO and considered a unique cultural symbol. And the journey begins at a place unlike many others in the world, where just a few steps can take you across 3 different countries. Bratislava. Located in the southwest of Slovakia, Bratislava holds a truly unique position as the only capital city in the world that borders both Austria and Hungary. With a history of more than 2,000 years, it once served as the coronation site for Hungarian kings from the 16th to the 18th century. The landscape here forms a striking transition between the fertile Danube plain and the foothills of the Little Carpathians, creating terrain that supported both defense and river trade. Atop a rocky hill about 85 meters high, Bratislava Castle stands out with its square structure resembling an inverted table. From here, visitors can overlook the Triple Border region. Just below lies St. Martin's Cathedral, a solid Gothic structure where 19 coronations once took place, crowned by a 150-kilogram replica crown on its tower as a reminder of royal history. From this hillside, stone-paved slopes lead down to Stare Mesto, a maze of narrow alleys and squares rich in Baroque architecture. The most iconic landmark is Michael's Gate, the only surviving watchtower from the 14th century, with its weathered copper dome rising 51 meters high. It once served as the main entrance for royal carriages and ancient merchants. Every September, coronation days bring history back to life with royal ceremonies reenacted in the streets, drawing tens of thousands of visitors. Many travelers choose to sit in historic cafes, soaking in the slow rhythm of the city, where every stone seems to tell the story of one of Europe's greatest monarchies. Leaving behind the lively pace of the capital, the journey drifts into a fairy tale-like setting, where pointed towers rise above dense green forests. Bojnice Castle. Perched on a limestone hill along the upper Nitra River, Bojnice Castle is one of the most fairy tale-like castles in Slovakia, with origins dating back to the 12th century. After multiple renovations, It was completed in the late 19th century in a neo-Gothic style blended with Romanesque elements, inspired by the castles of France's Loire Valley. The castle makes a strong first impression with its soaring spires, striking blue roofs, and the lake in front reflecting the entire structure. Inside, the atmosphere reflects aristocratic elegance with intricate wood carvings, spiral staircases, and art-filled halls. Beneath the castle lies a natural cave about 26 meters deep, a rare feature in European castle architecture. Bojnice is also tied to the legend of the Black Lady, believed to be the spirit of a wronged woman who still wanders the halls in search of justice and her lost child. This story adds a mysterious atmosphere to the entire setting. The castle reaches its peak season in late April during the International Festival of Ghosts and Spirits. The event attracts large crowds with theatrical performances set within the castle itself, creating an immersive and haunting experience. After the grandeur of royal castles, the road begins to wind toward towering limestone peaks, where clouds meet the raw power of nature. High Tatras. Stretching along the border between Slovakia and Poland, the High Tatras are the highest section of the Carpathian Mountains, defined by ancient granite formations and landscapes shaped by glaciers during the Quaternary period. Sharp peaks, steep cliffs, and deep valleys give this region its distinctive Central European alpine character. Among them, Lomnicki Steat rises to 2,634 meters and can be reached by cable car from Tatranska Lomnica. At the summit stands a meteorological station and a small observatory, offering panoramic views across the mountain range and into Poland. More than 600 kilometers of hiking trails lead through varied terrain, from rocky slopes to glacial valleys. Beyond its natural beauty, the High Tatras are also known for the Sherpas of Europe, porters who carry supplies to mountain huts entirely by hand. Visitors can experience this tradition at alpine cabins, where warm bowls of kapustnica soup are served in the crisp mountain air. In summer, the High Tatras attract hikers and adventure seekers, while winter transforms the region into a skiing paradise with professional slopes. This contrast has made the High Tatras a proud symbol of Slovakia's tourism. Between a snow-covered winter and summer trekking trails, which season would you choose to experience this place? Descending from the steep mountain slopes, the journey continues eastward into an urban landscape where Gothic architecture reveals its striking brilliance. Košice, stretching along the Hornad River Valley. Košice is the cultural center of eastern Slovakia and the first European city to receive its own coat of arms in the year 1369. With its flat terrain, the city developed along Hlavná ulica, the longest main street in Slovakia, where history, culture, and modern life come together. Exploring Košice often begins on this central street, where visitors can stroll past open squares, outdoor cafes, and rows of classically colored buildings. At its heart stands St. Elizabeth Cathedral, the largest Gothic church in Slovakia, rising nearly 60 meters high with a richly detailed facade. Inside, soaring arches and intricate decorations reflect the height of Central European medieval architecture. From Sigismund's Tower, after climbing 165 spiral steps, the old town unfolds below with red rooftops and the State Theatre in neo-Baroque style. At the main square, the Singing Fountain offers a completely different experience. Water jets, music, and lights move in harmony, creating dynamic performances synchronized to sound. Košice is especially vibrant in summer, when outdoor events and music festivals take place throughout the city, reflecting its title as a UNESCO City of Music. Not as hectic as larger capitals, it offers a balanced experience between architecture, culture, and a relaxed urban rhythm. The journey continues into narrow valleys, where hillside houses tell the story of a once thriving mining era. Banská Štiavnica. Tucked within an extinct volcanic region in central Slovakia, Banská Štiavnica is one of the oldest mining towns in Europe. Established in the 13th century after rich deposits of silver and gold were discovered. Surrounded by hills in a basin-like landscape, the town developed in a unique terraced layout and was recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1993. From the town center, visitors can easily spot the old castle and new castle standing on two opposing hills. The old castle, originally a fortified church from the 13th century, was reinforced with thick defensive walls to protect silver treasures, while the new castle features a striking white Renaissance design with four corner towers, once serving as a strategic watch point against Ottoman invasions. Together, they shape the skyline and offer some of the best panoramic views of the town. One of the most immersive experiences here is descending into the open-air mining museum. At the Bartolomeș Adit, visitors wear helmets, carry lamps, and walk deep underground through tunnels that once supplied silver to the Habsburg Empire. The dark, damp, and cold environment brings a vivid sense of what life was like for miners centuries ago. What truly defines Banská Štiavnica is not a single landmark, but its system of tajti, more than 60 artificial lakes built in the 18th century. Lakes like Poczuwaldło and Klinger have become summer retreats where visitors can swim or boat in peaceful mountain surroundings. Orava Castle. Clinging to a cliff more than 100 meters above the Orava River, Orava Castle appears like an eagle's nest anchored to the mountainside. Its origins date back to the 13th century, following regional conflicts in Central Europe, and it gradually evolved into a multi-level fortress adapted to the rugged terrain. The castle is divided into 3 sections stacked along the rock slope. At the highest point stands the Citadel Tower, perched dramatically on the summit, offering sweeping views of the Orava Valley. Reaching it requires climbing hundreds of narrow stone steps through dark corridors and fortified gates. The architecture blends Romanesque, Gothic, and Renaissance elements, creating a presence that feels both historic and imposing. The atmosphere becomes even more distinctive as the castle served as a filming location for the classic 1922 film Nosferatu. Its cold stone rooms and deep dungeons add a mysterious tone, attracting both history enthusiasts and film lovers. During peak season, the castle comes alive with falconry shows and torchlit night tours. As flickering light touches the ancient walls, the entire setting feels like a step back into the Middle Ages. Leaving behind the power of stone walls, the journey leads to a graceful brick bridge curving through a quiet mountain landscape. Chmarošský Viaduct. Hidden among pine forests and valleys of the Ore Mountains, Chmarošský Viaduct is one of the most beautiful railway bridges in Slovakia, built in 1896 during the expansion of mountain railways. Standing about 18 meters high and stretching over 110 meters long, its 9 evenly spaced stone arches form a gentle curve that stands out against the green forest backdrop. Near the village of Telgart, the railway winds through a wide valley before crossing the bridge. When trains pass, especially in the early morning or late afternoon, the scene becomes vivid with soft smoke drifting through the light filtering across the trees. Trails in the area lead through forests and meadows, making it ideal for walking or light cycling. Without large structures or crowded tourist areas, this place retains the quiet simplicity of mountain life. In summer, small community activities still take place in nearby villages, tied to traditional agriculture. Simple meals of hot soup, grilled meat, and homemade bread often follow a long day outdoors. In this almost untouched setting, Chmarošský Viaduct is more than just a railway. It is a place to feel the slow rhythm of nature and daily life. the paths of the past fade away, and the journey moves toward a solitary island, where the spirit of a village lies beneath the surface of the water. Slanica Island. Rising from the clear waters of the Orava Reservoir, Slanica Island is what remains of a former village submerged in the 1950s when a dam was constructed. Before that, it had been a thriving agricultural and religious community dating back to the 17th century. As the water level rose, the entire settlement disappeared, leaving only the highest hill with its Baroque church still standing, forming the island seen today, a memory preserved in the middle of the lake. The journey begins from Nomestovo, as the boat departs and moves toward the small island in the distance. From afar, the Church of the Exaltation of the Holy Cross, built in 1769, gradually comes into view atop the hill, the only remaining Baroque structure of the old Slanica village. Upon arrival, a short path leads uphill to the church, opening up panoramic views across the Orava Reservoir and the surrounding mountains. Inside, the church now serves as part of the Orava Gallery, displaying wooden sculptures, stained glass, and folk religious art. This space not only carries artistic value, but also reflects the spiritual life of the community that once lived here before relocation. In summer, Slanica Island becomes a venue for the Slanica Musical Summer Festival. Classical concerts echo across the water, creating an atmosphere that feels both peaceful and deeply moving. Crossing the windswept lake, the final stop leads into the quiet of a small valley, where wooden houses appear among the deep green of ancient forests. Nitra. Located in western Slovakia, Nitra is one of the oldest cities in the country, with a history spanning more than 1,000 years. It was once a center of Great Moravia, the first Slavic state in Central Europe. The city stretches along the Nitra River, with gently rolling hills creating a setting that feels both historic and accessible. The most prominent landmark is Nitra Castle, set atop a limestone hill surrounded by thick walls and fortified gates. Rather than a single structure, the complex is a combination of multiple buildings, with St. Emmeram's Cathedral at its core, featuring 3 layers of architecture from Romanesque to Baroque. Its light-colored roof, tall bell tower, and white walls create a distinctive silhouette visible from afar. At the foot of the hill lies Prabina's town, the old quarter with narrow cobblestone streets lined with low-rise houses painted in pastel colors and topped with red tile roofs. Details like wrought iron balconies, small windows, and outdoor cafes create a classic Central European atmosphere where the slow pace of local life is easy to feel. Slovakia may not overwhelm you at first glance, but the deeper you go, the harder it becomes to look away. From castles perched on cliffs, to still lakes in the mountains, to small villages that have preserved their way of life for centuries, everything comes together to create a beauty that is understated, yet unforgettable. This is not just a journey of sights, but a journey of feeling, a different side of Europe that is quiet, profound, and shaped by time. If given the chance, would you stand atop the high Tatras, wander through a village like Špania Dolina, or explore a medieval castle hidden in the mountains? If you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next journeys. Thank you for being part of this experience, and see you in the next adventure.